Hey, what's up everyone? In today's video, I will be showing off all my shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go. And this is a video that I meant to make a few months ago when I was making other shiny showcase videos on the Switch games like Sword and Scarlet. So I don't know why it took me so long, but I'm finally getting around to it, and let's get into the 721 shiny Pokemon I have. So to start it off, I have Abomasnow, Abra, a Sunglasses Absol, along with a few others, an Aggron, Altaria, Amora, Annihilate, Anorith, Arcanine, Avalugg. And then I believe I played Axew Community Day and Bagon Community Day Classic or whatever it was. But I must not have been able to get a lot of shinies that day, or I just didn't have much time to play because I only have 2 apiece. And then I have a Zelf here, which I believe I caught during one of the Go tours when they were spawning in the wild. And I happened to find a wild shiny Zelf, which is pretty cool. Then you got a Barboach, a Bastiodon, a Beedrill, a Beldum. I know for sure I have 2 or 3 Beldums, and I think maybe only one of them is from one of the Community Days classics that it had or something like that. Otherwise, I've just gotten those naturally through events that they were shiny boosted in and not from a Community Day. Then you got a Bellsprout, Beware. And then we have a Nidoking, which I named Bill because in the Kanto region, when that professor is swapping bodies with Nidoking or Nidoran or Nidoqueen, I don't remember which one it was, but the professor's name was Bill, so I thought it'd be funny to name that after that incident that happened. Then you got Blastoise, and I have one with the sunglasses. Then I got Blissey, Bounsweet. This community day kind of made me mad because in my community somebody called out a hundo. I went to try and find it and I could not find it at all. So I missed out on a potential shundo there, which made me really mad. Then you got Hisuian Braviary along with regular Braviary. Then you got Bronzong and Bronzor, a Weasel, Bulbasaur, and I got a Shadow Shiny Bulbasaur, Baneri, Bunnelby, Burmy, Butterfree, which this was the Fashion Week outfit, I believe. Then you got Camerupt, Cast Forms, a few different forms. I remember one of the Go Fest or something, I think it was, when Cast Form was out in the wild. I really wanted to get the Rain form shiny, and as you can see, I got multiples of it, so that was cool. Got Caterpie, Celebi, Chandelure, a bunch of Chanseys, so that had to be a community day. Charmander, this is funny, because I didn't have a shiny Charmander at all, so I traded for a couple of them. Then a few months later, it was announced that it was the Community Day Classic. So I traded for 2, and then it came back, and yeah, as a community day, so that was kind of funny and sucked at the same time. Then you got some Chestnut and Chespin from the community day. You can tell when I play community days and when I don't play community days. Then you got Chimchar, Chinchou, Alolan Sandshrew, I believe this is, and I named it Christmas because I caught it on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. And you got Clamperl, Clefairy, Clodsire. Had a YouTube notification pop up, so that interfered with the video. But thankfully I noticed that I skipped to Clodsire when I have a shiny Cleffa that I missed. Then you got Conkeldurr, Corsola, Cottony, Crabrawler, Cranidos, Crobat, Craigognol. This was from the research day that I had. I was managed to get a shiny and then a hundo on that day. Got Cubchoo, Cyndaquil, Dartrix, Darumaka, Decidueye, Dedenne, Dino, which is a community day that I played a lot of. Got Delcatty, Delibird with the Christmas bow. Then you got Deoxys, which this one kind of made me mad because it's a 98%, so it's really close to being a Shundo. And I guess what I'm trying to say is it was almost a Shundo, but it made me mad because this farm Deoxys did not want me to catch it and always ran or something after when I was trying to catch it. And then I happened to get a shiny one that was a guaranteed catch, and it was almost a Shundo, and it just felt like it was messing with me. So that's why that one made me mad. You got a Dewbot, a Diggersby, Diglett, and then I believe this is Fashion Week again. Got Ditto, Doduo, Dragonite, Drillbur, a Dynamax one, and then a shiny Shadow Drowsy, a Ducklet, a Dusclops, a Dustmane Necrozma, Dusknoir, Duskull, Electros, Eevee. I haven't caught a shiny Eevee in a while, and I really want another one. And I have plenty of them for I believe I have all the evolutions and stuff shiny, but I just want another shiny Eevee. I haven't caught one in a while. Got Electabuzz, Elgium, Emboar, Emolga, Empoleon, Escavalier, Espeon, Execute, Executor, or Executor, as my phone's about to die. And we got Feebas, Fennekin, Feraligatr, Ferroseed, Finian, Flabébé, Flareon, Fletchling, Flygon, Fomantis, Foongus, Fracture, a bunch of Froakies, a Frogadier, a Furfrou, a Stuffle, which I just gave the first initial somebody I was going to trade it to, which never happened. Goodbye, a Garchomp, a Ghastly, Genesect, which I believe I got this from a research task. Then Gengar, Geodude, Gibble, Gigalith, Gimmighoul, Girafarig, Glaceon, Gligar, Golem, Golett, Goodra, Goomy, Gothita, Graveler, Greninja, Grimer, Growlithe, Grubbin, Gulpin, Gumshoos, Gyarados, Haxorus, Heatran, Heracross, Hippopotas. I can never say that Pokemon's name right, and saying all these in one video is, jeez. I knew I had a lot, but trying to name them all off this is crazy. Got a New Year's Hoot, which I just got this past New Year's Eve. Then you got Hoppip, which I think when I played this community day, I ended up with like 30 something of them, which was crazy. And then you got Houndour, Hydreigon, Incineroar, Infernape, Inkay, Ivysaur, Jangmo, Jigglypuff with the Fashion Week or some type of event bow on it, Jolteon, Joltik, Jumpluff, Kangaskhan, Carablast, Kirlia, another Fashion Week one, Kleavor, Koffing, Kricketot, Kyogre, Kyurem, Larvitar, Latios, which was another wild caught shiny legendary Pokemon. I don't remember the event that it was in, but it's when they were in the wild and I got a shiny one. Leafeon, Lechonk, Licky along with Lickitung, the Leap, Lillipup, Leo, Litten, Litwick, Lunatone, Luvdisc, Luxio, Luxray, Machamp, Machop, Megby, Magikarp, Magnemite, and I got another shiny shadow one, or another shiny shadow Pokemon. And I think that's all of them, unless I have one more that I'm missing that I have coming up, but I believe I only have the 3 of them. Then you got Magnezone, Mamoswine, Mantine, Mareanie, Mareep, Marill, Marshtomp, Mawile, Meditite, Melmetal, Melton, Metagross, Mew, Mightyena, Miltank. There were for a little bit there, I was just trying to trade for a bunch of shiny Miltanks because I liked it. I don't know why, but yeah, I think it was just because I liked it and figured why not. Mischievous, Moral. I can never say that Pokemon's name right, as you know from the new Pokemon Snap series or any Pokemon card opening I've done. Sorry about another cut after Nihilego, but some of the Pokemon just had info that I didn't want to show, and they were 2 more Charmanders, which I'll just scroll up and show you. One was a Party Hat one, and another one was just a regular Charmander. I'm just gonna scroll up so you know what I'm talking about. So it's that Charmander with the Party Hat, and then another one. And now I'll scroll back down. Which is just crazy how far I have to scroll down. And so there's Nihilego, and then we got Noibat, Noivern, Obstagoon, which on this community day I did catch a Hundo, but it was only the regular and not the shiny, so no Shundo. And I didn't realize I got it until after, wasn't even until after the event. I think it was like, no, it was probably after the event, because me and my nephew happened to catch it, so we both got a Hundo that day. And I got Onyx, Oricorio, Oshawott, Pachirisu, which I was lucky enough to get one from the last event in Pokemon Go it was in. Palkia, Pancham, Pansear, Petrat, Palmy, Pawniard, Phantom, Pichu, Pikachu, with a bunch of costume variations. And it's funny because a few days ago I got a shiny for the first time in a while, and it was a Pikachu, which I didn't really care about it. It was cool, but it's a Pikachu, so let's just catch it and move on. That's how I felt. Got Pineco, Piplup, Politoed, Poliwag, Ponyta, Poplio, Porygon, Porygon Z, Quillfish, Ralts, Rattata, Regigigas, Rockruff, Roggenrola, Roselia, Roserade, Rowlet, Sableye, Salamence, Samurott, Sandstrew, Sandslash, Sceptile, Scizor, Scyther, Celio, Seedot, Superior, Seviper, Swaddle, Shedinja, Shellos, Shieldon, Shiinotic, I don't know how to say that, Ghastly, Psyduck, my first ever shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go, Shuppet, Smoochum, and it has Shin in front of these because they were my first few shinies I've ever got in this game, and I didn't want to accidentally transfer them, so I made sure to put that so I knew, and this is before I knew about the favorites tag. Then we got Shanks, which includes my Shundo Luxray, which I love that Pokemon. Thanks again to my nephew for doing that trade with me and allowed me to get that. Shuckle, Skiddo, Secloth, Slowbro, Slowking, Slowpoke. I have one with a cowboy hat. Slurpuff, Smeargle, Sneasel. Oh, this just didn't update. So this is Sneasler, I believe is the name of it. Snivy, Snorlax with a cowboy hat. Snubble, Solrock, Spiel. Got one with the Christmas scarf on it. Spinarak, Sprigatito, Swirtle. Got some more sunglasses Swirtle. Staraptor, Starly, Steelix, Stoutland, Stuffle, Stunfisk, Stunky, Sunkern, Swablu, Swalot, Swampert, Swinub, Swirlet, Sylveon, Talonflame, Tingla, Tapu Bulu, Tauros, Teddiursa, Tepig, Timber, Togekiss, Togetic, Torkoal, Totodile, Garbodor, which I just thought it'd be funny to name it Trash Monster, Tasa Arena, or I'm not for sure if you're supposed to announce the T with that or not. Turtwig, Tynamo, Typhlosion, Tyrantar, Umbreon, Unknowns, which I finally started to get over the past few events that they've been in. I know they've been in a lot of them, but I was never able to be lucky enough to get a shiny Unknown until like the past 2 times they've been in events, and I've gotten 5 of them now, which is super cool. Got Ursaluna, Ursa Ring. And then when all the Lake Trio were out in the wild for that one event, I saw a normal Uxie, but there was a research. And I thought just since you caught, or no, you had to take a screenshot of the ones in the wild for the research. And I didn't realize even if you saw a normal one, it had a chance to be shiny. And that's how I got my shiny Uxie. And we got Vanillish, Vanillite, Vanillux, Vaporeon. I'm getting sick of talking. Venipede, Venusaur, Vikavolt. I am messing up too much. I'm glad we're almost towards the end. Got Voltorb, Volibee, Vulpix, Wailmer, Walrein, Weedle, Weezing, Whiscash, Wobbuffet, Wooper. One of the Fashion Week things, I believe. Wurmple, Yungoos, Yveltal, Zacian, Zebstrika, Zigzagoon, and Xylos. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, even though I started stumbling over my words terribly towards the end here. See you next time.